From behind the hills of Allentown, Pennsylvania at Salisbury High School, hello everybody, your DJ Crazy Thomas right back at you again. Another edition of the Gridiron Developmental Football League in an interleague friendly matchup this week. A game that was just added to the schedule a couple weeks ago and I had no idea this was happening. A game between the Regional American Football League member Lancaster Lightning and the Lehigh Valley Storm. The Storm, of course, 4-1 this year. And for the third consecutive home game, the Storm are playing a team that's playing its first game all year. The two previous home games, of course, they defeated the Pittsburgh Voltage 34-0 and then the Capital City Adams in a bludgeoning 63-0. And considering the offensive explosion that was displayed during the last two home games, the Lehigh Valley Storm of the GDFL were brought back to reality last week. They went to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania to play the Electric City Chargers and won only by a 6-0 score, and it was a grueling low-scoring contest in the division. Now, of course, we're back here in Salisbury High School in Allentown to embark on another 3-game homestand, which, of course, will have another game as special afternoon start next week and then a nighttime game 2 weeks from now. Now, the Lancaster Lightning, they're in their 11th year of existence, and they moved into the RAFL this year, following a brief 2-year stint in the GDFL. Last year, prior to realignment, they played in the Keystone Division and were linked with the Storm as members of the Extreme Conference. Now, last summer, the Storm played the Lightning twice. Those are the only two meetings that they've ever played each other. They played at home last year, won 24-5, and then Lancaster won 14-0. And the funny thing is, the last meeting between these two teams took place nearly a year ago today. Now, the Storm, as I said, they're 4-1 on the season, and they're looking to extend their dominating streak to 5 wins in a row. And despite the 6-0 game last week, it's still 3 games and a combined 103-0 score over the last month, and they also, get this, have not allowed a red zone opportunity since facing a Central Penn Piranha the first game of the year. Now consider this contest will essentially only affect the Storm in the standings because the Lightning's 2013 regular season does not officially kick off for another couple weeks when the Lightning play the Baltimore Blackhawks in 2 weeks' time. Now, as I said, the Storm, they will be playing at home the next 2 weeks. They play the Red City Outlaws next week, and then the Electric City Chargers in a rematch will be coming here to Salisbury High School. Now, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. You got to consider the leaders right now for the Storm. Jimmy LeHue, 25 of 52, 301 yards and 7 touchdowns in 3 games so far. Stephen Mayer, 145 yards rushing. Cornelius Lister, 108 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. Davis for the Storm with 14 tackles. I forget his first name. And then Medina with 5 sacks. And of course, Stephen Lewis with 2 interceptions, both coming in the game 2 weeks ago against the Capital City Adams. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So hang in there. We got the Storm and the Lancaster Lightning. And hopefully no severe thunderstorm watch for real from Mother Nature. It's a beautiful night, at least for now, here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So stay tuned. An interleague friendly matchup. The Lancaster Lightning, the Lehigh Valley Storm. It's coming right up. Stay with us. Okay, I'm not sitting down, guys. Oh, wait a minute. I did not start this thing properly. Let's start this. Now let's get back to the music. That wasn't it, guys. My iPad acting up here, folks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcoming you to Salisbury High School here in Allentown for an interleague friendly matchup, something I didn't know until the end of the matchup from 2 weeks ago. It's an interleague friendly matchup between the RAFL's Lancaster Lightning and the GDFL's Lehigh Valley Storm. It is your DJ Crazy Tom. I'll give you all the action here from the press level. Of course, we'll have all the plays for you as we embark on this contest tonight. Lancaster playing its first game of the year, while the Lehigh Valley Storm, they've won their last 4 games. They are 4-1 on the season. So be ready for some very good football action. They always say, let's go. Let's welcome the Lehigh Valley Storm. With no applause from anyone. Unbelievable. We remind you that throughout the game, the refreshment stand, of course, will be open to serve, of course, dinner, food, what have you. And, of course, they will have storm gear for sale as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we start anything, at this time, will everyone please rise? Gentlemen, please remove your hats. And please direct your attention to the left side, the school side of the field where the flagpole is. And let's remind ourselves as to why we're here. Of course, the fans that support the team and the team that does play this game. We know nothing would be possible without the people who continue to serve our country, whether here in the 50 states or around the world. Those people are our troops. For those veterans who are here in the audience today, please salute. Please thank all the servicemen and women for serving our country, and always remember those who gave their lives in keeping this country the free one that it is today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a brief invocation. Dear God in heaven, we thank you as always for this day and for this wonderful weather and for both teams that have gathered in competition today. Please bless all the players and that they play at their greatest possible, utmost, whatever you call it, the best of their ability, as they say. And bless all the fans that they root their teams on, and that all of us have good sportsmanship. We know that without you, Lord, nothing is possible. We pray for the health of all of our players and, of course, our fans. And we pray, as always, that nobody gets hurt. Regardless of the outcome, let us remember about humanity first, that we need to always love one another. And regardless of what the score is tonight, may we all have safe travel wherever we may be headed this evening. And we pray as always for this and for all things in Jesus' name. Amen. Now, if you would please remain standing as we continue to honor America, we now bring you our national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light
All right, we have Lehigh Valley Storm football coming right on up. The matchup with the Lancaster Lightning. You'll find this interesting. Some people in the baseball field behind us actually stopped to salute during the national anthem. So kudos to you guys right behind us here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started. I'll get myself the music going and we can get ourselves underway. They didn't have to stop for us. I've seen everything here. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's officials for this contest. The referee is Jerry McGonigal. The umpire is Tom Ledzinski. The linesman is Dave Brudzinski. The line judge, Marty Boyer, the back judge, Jim Miller, and the field judge, Bob Fitzsimmons. So both teams now meeting at the center of the field. Of course, the captains for the Storm being DJ Brumfield, looks like Carl Kreidler, Sarah Loma Keenan Walls, and Jimmy LaHue, of course, taking residence here. The Storm in their home black uniforms with white numerals and black helmets. Lancaster with their white uniforms. They have dark blue numbers and pants and dark blue helmets as well. See, this is why I'm going to need another thing here. Got a feeling they're going to let the Storm get this ball first, but... Hey, hold on a second. Who won the toss? All right, it looks like Lehigh Valley has won the toss and have elected to, it looks like, receive the contest opening kickoff. We, of course, will get ourselves kicking here in just a couple of minutes. So, in that case, let's wish both teams the best of luck. And let's have a good football game, folks. Hi, what announcement did you want? Jeff? Somebody needs to do it. Hey, we need somebody to help operate the clock upstairs. Whoever the clock person is. What's that? Here it comes. All right, I think we got everything. Sorry about that. That's all right. No, I always do something before the game too. Well, for the third straight time, the Lehigh Valley Storm is hosting a team who's playing its inaugural game for the 2013 season. Yes, Lehigh Valley will receive the ball. They'll move left to right, Lancaster right to left, and we'll switch sides, of course, going to be in the second quarter. Looks like Robert Williams will be the one that kicks it off. No, I'm sorry. No. It looks like Keith Stokes, I think. Okay, here on this beautiful Saturday night here in Allentown, let's get some noise in this place! Lehigh Valley to receive the ball first. And we are underway as it's high and end over end. And it'll be taking a juggling act by Stephen Lewis. We'll take it left side 15-20. Has a hold to the 30. He's going to go around and tackle to the 40. Has some more room. There's a flag down, though. He gets into Lancaster territory, but I think it's going to be coming on back. That was Stephen Lewis on the return for the Storm. We do, however, have a flag down. And most likely an illegal block or a hold or something to that effect. So it is indeed a hold on the Storm during the return, so 10 yards in the spot of the infraction. Now, I'm not sure what rules will be used in this game because this is an interleague friendly matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, quarterbacking for the Storm with 7 touchdown passes and starting number 10, Jimmy LaHue. Following the penalty, the Storm will be set at their own 35-yard line. That's where we begin, 1st and 10. And here we go as we have 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Like you already in a shotgun. They got 3 receivers, slot to the right, single setback on the left-hand side. LaHue with this one. It's going to be an end around this time, and that's Chris White. He will try and bounce around it. He does not get much, maybe a yard on the play. End around to Chris White, not much there. Who's number 13? Any idea? Looks like number 13 for the Lightning made the stop, and we don't have a name. 2nd and 10 for the Storm at their own 35. And now they're going to line up in a little bit of a pistolero on 2nd and 10 for the 35. They're going to hand this thing off. Bouncing around to the right side is Brumfield. And Brumfield is stopped for maybe a yard on the play. And I'll make it 3rd and 9. That was DJ Brumfield on the carry. Brought down by Brian Sanks. Only a yard on the play. Make it 3rd and 9 for the Storm at the 36. And the Storm already faced with a 3rd and 9 for 36. No huddle once again. Oops, somebody jumped. Flag down. And no, I'm not promoting Despicable Me 2 next week. Neutral zone infraction on the Lightning. That's a 5-yard penalty, making it now 3rd and 4 for the Storm at the 41. Basically, the right side of defense jumped on that last play, so now 3rd and 4 from the 41, and whoops, hold everything. No play. Now we'll reset 3rd and 4 from the 41. So here we go, 3rd and 4 from the 41-yard line. The shotgun is LaHue. 3 wide slot to the right this time. LaHue takes the snap, takes a couple steps, now drops back, rolls around right. Better watch the blind side. A throw to the right, and the pass is intercepted. That is Sean Alexander running it the other way. Pass midfield, missed tackle. There he goes to the 40, 30, and it could be a pick 6. 20, 10, breaks a tackle, and he scores. Welcome to the end zone, Sean Alexander. Haven't seen that in a month against the Storm. Talk about a phenomenal play. Sean Alexander with the interception and subsequent pick 6. What was it, 59 yards?
I would say 60.
We'll say a 60-yard pick 6 for Alexander, and the Lancaster Lightning have struck here in Allentown. And I don't mean literally either. Tremendous play by Alexander, so the Lightning will try the extra point. You got to give him a lot of credit there. First time the Storm have been scored upon in a month since the Central Penn Piranha. For the Lightning, Keith Stokes will attempt the extra point. Your inaugural game, and look at this. They've scored more points without going on offense in this game than they did the previous 2 games last year. I'm not sure who's holding now for the Lightning, but here's the extra point. A very high snap, kick on its way, and he got it. And the kick is good. So, just a little over 2 minutes into this contest, all of a sudden it's time to, I guess, go to work. The Lancaster Lightning have a 7-0 lead over the Lehigh Valley Storm. So how about that? The Lancaster Lightning on 1 interception score more points on that pick 6 than they did the previous 2 games. Remember last year, Lehigh Valley won 24-5 here and 14-0 in Lancaster. Different game here. LaHue's interception results in a pick six. And considering how last week the Storm only put up 6 points in a game that only had 6 points the whole game, we have more now in a matter of 2 minutes and 7 seconds. For the Storm, it'll be Michael Thomas and Stephen Lewis back to return. All right, so what a surprise here in Allentown. Lancaster already off to the 7-0 lead on the pick six, a 60-yard interception return for a touchdown. Sean Alexander, who played in Kutztown University, was able to make a very athletic play, and I'll tell you what, if you design that run back, I'd have 2 broken ankles right now. Here's the kickoff, and it looks like it's going to be Lewis to take it. At about the 8, he'll run across the middle, crossing the 10, crossing the 20, 25, slowed up at the 30, and then brought down a heap at about the 33-yard line. That was Stephen Lewis on the return to the 33-yard line, brought down by Ivory Bradshaw. Keep in mind, this game will be broadcast courtesy of YouTube, audio feed only, obviously. I don't have any of the camera stuff, but I will have the audio output on YouTube in a couple of days, and I'll give you the details later on as where you can find this game, hopefully the early part of next week. Meanwhile, to the game itself, it's 1st and 10 for the Storm. But we also have a penalty against the Lightning, supposedly a substitution infraction. So the ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line. So the Storm on 1st and 10. Actually, I think it was the Lightning were offside on the kickoff, and I never saw the flag come in. So now, like he was in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Let's see if the Storm can get back into what they're doing, because Lancaster's got the momentum. Here's a handoff. Looks like Brumfield had to bust up the middle, get to about the 40, and that's really about it. That was DJ Brumfield on the carry, brought down by Robert Williams along with Percy Maple. We'll say about 3 yards on that one. 2nd and 7 for the Storm at the 41. Evidently, the Storm now realize that they're playing a football game now. 2nd and 7 from the 41. Shotgun formation. Looks like Chris White heading around the end around. Here's a handoff, Blurmfield up the middle. Bounces off a tackle. Only gets to the 42-yard line. Lancaster's closing the lanes up very quickly, and they're not letting the runners have anything going. That was DJ Brumfield again on the carry. Only for a yard. 3rd and 6 for the Storm at the 42. I think after these first few plays, the Storm better start paying attention. Here's a snap and a shotgun. Here is LaHue. Will throw the pass. It is dropped. Incomplete to Tay Abrams, but it didn't matter. It, obviously offside were the Lightning. That pass was incomplete in time for Tay Abrams. We do have a flag down. And I'm assuming, because the play was allowed to continue, that it's going to be against the Lightning for offside. It was a free play, so it is offside against the Lightning. So a 5-yard penalty, and the Storm have 3rd and a yard from their own 47. And now Tay Abrams going to line up on the right-hand side. Looks like we're going to line up 4 receivers here. Brumfield, the lone setback, will be next to Lehigh, who's in the shotgun. Let's see what happens. I'd go inside, maybe try for a yard here. White in motion, 3rd and a yard from the 47, showing blitz, and now backing off. Whoop, and now we got movement everywhere. And movement everywhere. Another flag down. And that could be a false start against the Storm. That's a false start against the Storm. Left side of the line moved. So back it up 5, and we'll just do this thing all over again. 3rd and 6. Storm at their own 42. So now 3rd and 6 on the 42-yard line. Again, Lehigh in the shotgun. They're going to line up 4 receivers. This time 3 of them to the right-hand side. And Brumfield, he's standing to his right. Lehigh, another jump. And another flag down. Lehigh's going to go deep along the right side. It's overthrown. Now we got flag on the other end for Chris White. That pass incomplete, but we have 2 flags down. 1 at the line of scrimmage and 1 in the backfield. Or in the secondary, rather. That pass was intended for Chris White, but in double coverage, he may have been bumped, so... And penalties might both go against the Lightning. Let's see how they result this one. Now, if there's defensive holding, you obviously accept it and take the first down. It is ruled defensive holding against the Lightning, and that means automatic first down for the Storm. Not sure what rules they're playing by, but we'll see where the officials spot it. Not sure if they're using GDFL or RAFL rules, but that is a big penalty against the Lightning, calling defensive holding. Chris White was run around to the near side but got bumped. They didn't rule pass interference. It's only a 5-yard penalty, but Lehigh Valley has 1st and 10 for their own 47-yard line. The only thing that's wrong about this is that the chain gang isn't in its proper position here. And now they got the far side judge moving the chains over. Oh, we're trying to get everything together, but then again, it is semi-pro, and you just don't know what is going to happen. 1st and 10 to Storm at their own 47. They got Chris White in motion to the left. Single setback Brumfield. Lehigh with the snap. Short drop. High pass. Oh, just out of the reach. Incomplete. That was a nice pass intended for Cornelius Lister, who already has 3 touchdowns on the year. 2 last week in the game against Capital City. Or 2 weeks ago, rather. But he just couldn't get his fingertips on it. That pass incomplete intended for Cornelius Lister. It'll be 2nd and 10, Storm at their own 47. So here we go on 2nd and 10, and that looks like Sean Thomas is in motion. Here's a snap and a delayed handoff to Brumfield. Has to move, he gets it. They'll cross midfield and into Lightning territory to 49. A nice behind-the-back tackle by Jared McMorris, but not before a 4-yard pickup. That was DJ Brumfield on the carry. Brought down by Gerard McMorris. That's a 4-yard pickup. The Storm are in Lightning territory. 3rd and 6. Storm at the Lancaster 49-yard line. It's about time I get to see a good football game here. 3rd and 6 on the 49-yard line. Shotgun for Lehigh. Now looks like a Thomas in motion to the right. Here is a handoff to Brumfield. They tried to fool him on 3rd down. Did not work. Brumfield is dumped for a 2-yard loss by Brian Sanks, who sank Brumfield's battleship. That was DJ Brumfield on the 3rd down carry, but a good tackle by Brian Sanks for a 2-yard loss. Rather, a 1-yard loss in the midfield stripe. So now on 4th down from midfield, it'll be Bobby Eppelman to punt for the Storm. Archie Smith back for the Lightning along with the number 13 person. Somebody's got to find out who this guy is. Tell you what, he's been pretty lucky so far. Eppelman will punt. Here's a snap, and it's a good snap, and it's a high punt. Looks like the 13 guy will catch it. No, it is... Whoa! The other guy caught it. Archie Smith caught it, but evidently both signaled for a fair catch. That was rather odd. Evidently a fair catch signal was made by Archie Smith, who caught the ball at the 10, or we'll say the 11-yard line. 39-yard punt for Eppelman.
13 called the fair catch, and then
Is that legal? If somebody calls a fair catch, but the other person catches it?
They just call it down ball either way, I think. I don't think it's a penalty.
But no, it's not a penalty. I'm saying, but this is something we're going to have to look up in the rule book and ask all the leagues with Scrabble letters and ask, if one person calls a fair catch, but the other person catches it, is it a live ball?
Yeah.
So that's rather interesting. We'll have a discussion on that for certain. Okay, Lightning ball now after the fair catch. 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. Trying to see who's the quarterback. Oh, there was a penalty?
They just moved it back, I think. If not,
Or an illegal fair catch signal. Maybe that answered the question.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's 1st down from the 6-yard line. It'll be E.J. Nemeth who will pitch it out on the left side. That's Eugene Goodman who will get to maybe about the 10-yard line. That was Eugene Goodman on the carry for the Lightning. By the way, their quarterback is number 19, E.J. Nemeth. There was a penalty before that play for an illegal fair catch signal. So the line of scrimmage is at the 6, and after a 2-yard pickup, 2nd and 8 from the Lightning 8-yard line. So I guess that answered my question. One calls a fair catch, the other tries to run it back. So only a minor 5-yard penalty. Weird, but that will go up on the semi-pro group sites tonight, that's for sure. Anyway. After Goodman's 2-yard pickup, it is 2nd and 8 from the 8-yard line. And it looks like Nemeth will be in the shotgun this time. Takes a low snap back. He doesn't even move his feet. Pass though is caught. Keith Stokes on the right sideline. Crossing the 15. And then out of bounds and a late flag down. Boy, I don't think the Storm's going to like this. That was Keith Stokes on the catch. Gets out of bounds at the 17 and a flag down at the end of the play. There is a personal foul on the Storm for a late hit out of bounds after the play ended. So 15 yards from the out of the spot, it is 1st down for the Lightning. Spot the ball at the 33-yard line. So after that 10-yard catch to Keith Stokes, here come the Lightning again. 1st and 10. Hand off to Nemeth around the left side. No, it's Goodman. I'm sorry. He'll cross the 40 and then 45-yard line. They'll get tackled out of bounds by Jaron Elder. Eugene Goodman was the person that had the ball. I'm getting him and Nemeth confused already. That was Eugene Goodman on carry. Brought down out of bounds by Jaron Elder at the 45-yard line. That's a 12-yard pickup. Actually, we'll say 11. It is 1st and 10 for the Lightning at their own 44-yard line.
The signal to start the clock back when
Yeah, go ahead and start it. Usually if you hear a whistle, you might as well start it automatically there.
Yeah.
But 1st and 10 now for the Lightning at the 44 following that 11-yard pickup. Nemeth in the shotgun once again. Low snap, dropped it, but now he backs up. He's going to try and run, but he gets tripped up and down he goes at the 41. Sacked down by Carl Kreidler. E.J. Nemeth loses the ball and then gets sacked at the 41-yard line by Carl Kreidler. Following the 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13 for the Lightning at the 41-yard line. Again, some people are coming a little bit late, but hey. At least we're happy it is beautiful out here right now. It almost feels comfortable. Comfortable and beautiful in the same sentence, especially in this last week, especially with this stormy weather. I find that hard to believe. There's an official timeout as we are trying to figure out what's going on. 6:04 left here in the first. 7-0, Lightning lead the Storm thanks to the pick six by Sean Alexander of 60 yards, a little bit over 2 minutes into the contest.
What was that? This one called timeout?
I didn't see a timeout signal. It sounds like an official timeout.
Oh, yeah, that guy was on the sideline.
I guess maybe there was an equipment problem or something, but I think the person at issue was Gerard McMorris. Now we're back underway with the clock. So here we go at 2nd and 13 from the 41-yard line following the sack. E.J. Nemeth trying to line up his people. Eugene Goodman lining up to his left. 4 receivers. Back goes Nemeth in the shotgun. He's going to roll right through, and the pass is caught, and it's going to be a wheel route to Keith Stokes, and he doesn't quite get to the midfield stripe. He's brought down to 47 by a host of Storm players. He did pick up 6. That was caught by Keith Stokes, brought down by Keenan Walls and a few other Storm defenders. Spot the ball at the 46, a gain of 5. And now the Lightning have 3rd and 8 from their own 46-yard line. And we'll see what the Storm defense can do here. Nemeth is going to line up under center with Goodman to single setback. 4 receivers once again for the Lightning on 3rd and 8 from the 46-yard line. Trying to direct traffic is Nemeth. Now he's under center. Takes a snap. 1-step drop. Now Fake's going to try and run himself, and he's not going to get far. He maybe gets a yard to the 47, but that's about it. A couple good stops by, looks like, Joe Davis and Corey Worthy. E.J. Nemeth tried to keep it himself, but only gets a yard. Brought down by Joe Davis and Corey Worthy. You would think that the Lightning would probably punt here on 4th and 7, but let's see what happens here. Keith Stokes is also the punter. Not sure what they're going to do. They don't have anybody returning here on 4th down. It's an unusual formation, so I'd say pooch punt. And they do. Stokes punts it, and it rolls and rolls out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So at least that idea worked. Keith Stokes was the punter that time for the Lightning, and punts one out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a 32-yard punt. So with just over 4 minutes left here in the first quarter, the Storm get back again, trailing 7-0. Jimmy LaHue and his troops come back onto the field, 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line. And once again, the Lehigh Valley Storm looking to go with a little bit of a fast break here. And now, whoops, now we got an official timeout. Did somebody call timeout? Looks like we have timeout by, I think, the Lightning. Timeout for the Lightning, first timeout of the half. What goes around, comes back around. What goes around, comes back around. So that's the story right now. As the Lightning use their first timeout of this first half with exactly 4 minutes left in the first quarter. 7-0, Lightning lead the Lehigh Valley Storm. Of course, the only point so far, a 60-yard pick six by Sean Alexander, who made a couple nifty moves to get around some Lehigh Valley people and ended up getting to pay dirt. We resume 1st and 10, Storm at their own 21. All right, here we go. So he was in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's going to go with an inside handoff and mashing up the middle to about the 24-yard line. Couldn't see who that was that time. Okay, it was Sean Myers. That was Sean Myers on the carry for a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 for the Storm at the 24. And Sean Myers in this time as Lehigh takes the 2nd and 7. And again, Meyer the snap and the handoff, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage and lunges over for about a yard, but a good stop by number 30, whoever that guy is. Once again, Sean Meyer with the carry and a 1-yard pickup. 3rd and 6 for the Storm at the 25. And putting me to work here. Lehigh in the shotgun, 3rd and 6, takes the snap, throws up the middle, nice catch by Lister. He crosses 40, he'll get to midfield, he's still running, to the 40, to the 30, and right down at the 22-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle by Sean Alexander, but not before 53 yards on the play, it looked like. Great one-handed grab by Cornelius Lister for 54 yards. First down for the Storm at the Lightning 21. Sean Alexander with the tackle. So now the Storm have it. 1st and 10 at the Lightning 21 after a great catch and run by Cornelius Lister. He certainly is going to pat on some numbers after seeing that one. 2.5 left in the first. 7-0 Lightning, but now the Storm threatening here. Lehigh will hand it off. Looks like Meyer again. He crosses the 20, 15, and down to maybe the 11. He may have just gotten in there first down. We'll see. That was Sean Myers on the carry again. Gains about 9 3/4, it looks like. Actually, no, he does get the first down. And Lehigh goes back and a pass over the head and incomplete. And that first down pass incomplete, intended for Cornelius Lister. Guys are going too fast. Give us time to set up. 2nd and 10 for the Storm at the 11. So 2nd and 10 for the 11-yard line. Lehigh will take the snap, hand off to Meyer, reverse direction, will cross the 10 before he's brought down by Steven Johnson inside the 10, maybe the 9. That was Sean Myers on the carry again, brought down by Steven Johnson. A 2-yard pickup, 3rd and 8 for the Storm at the Lightning 9-yard line. And here's Lehigh on 3rd and 8. Fakes the hand up. He's got, I don't know what happened. There was a throw and the pass incomplete. It looked like Sean Thomas at the middle and short hopped him. That pass incomplete, intended for Michael Thomas. Looks like the Storm will bring the field goal unit on. And Bobby Eppelman will be the one trying to kick it. It will be a 26-yard field goal, and I'm assuming it's right down the middle of the field. And no, I'm not playing ole ole if they kick a field goal. From 26 yards, holding will be Stephen Lewis. And the Storm now have the right personnel. At the very last minute, timeout Storm. Their first timeout of the half. And they didn't have the right personnel on the field. That's why they used the timeout. Both teams with 2 timeouts left here in the first half. With 1:24 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Lightning. Key play in this drive was that 54-yard catch and run by Cornelius Lister. Lister going into this game had 108 yards receiving. And remember, he had that 60-some-yard touchdown catch in the game against the Capital City Adams 2 weeks ago in that 63-0 bludgeoning. All right, this will be a 26-yard field goal attempt for Bobby Eppelman. Or so we think. This could be a fake. You never know in this type of stuff here. All right, here we go. Holding will be Stephen Lewis. From 26 yards, let's see if they get a good snap off. Here it is, the snap, the kick on its way, and it is good! Bobby Eppelman, 26-yard field goal. And the Lehigh Valley Storm have entered the scoreboard as we have 1 minute and 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lancaster leading Lehigh Valley by a score of 7-3. So 26-yarder for Bobby Appleman. So that drive that started at the 21-yard line went all the way down to the Lancaster 9. So they got 70 out of the 79 possible yards, and it resulted in 3 points. I'm glad you came. Okay, as we get back to game action here, returning for the Lancaster Lightning, Keith Stokes and Ivory Bradshaw. And Bobby Appleman will kick it off. He approaches the tee, and he kicks it off. High end over end. It looks like it will be Ivory Bradshaw right at the end zone. He'll run around the far side about to 10, 15. Break a couple times out to the 20, to the 30, and away he goes. 40, midfield. Tries to sneak out of another tackle. And makes a couple of juke moves, and then finally goes down the 35-yard line. Holy mackerel. Jerome Kendall with the stop, but that was almost 100 yards to the end zone. That was a tremendous kickoff return by Ivory Bradshaw. He had footwork, which I would break both my ankles if I ever did something like that. But he got it down to the Storm 35-yard line, and tremendous field position for the Lancaster Lightning. 1st and 10 at the Storm 35-yard line. And so now the Storm are up against it already. Nemeth in the shotgun, not in the shotgun, he's in the set position. Here's a handoff up the middle, and quickly crossing the 30 to the 25. That was Eugene Goodman, and almost came out of a Looney Tunes cannon. That was Eugene Goodman on the carry, straight up the middle. Down to the 24-yard line. That's a first down for Lancaster after a gain of 11. So 1st and 10 for the Lightning at the Storm 24. Well, Lancaster's providing some very good competition here in this first quarter. They may not have as many players, but I'll tell you what. They have players that can play this game. Looks like the final play of the first quarter as Nemeth, under center with clock ticking down. He's back to pass. Gonna try and fade around the right side. It is caught and in. Welcome to the end zone. Ray Lewis catches in the back corner for a 24-yard strike. That is a score for the Lancaster Lightning. 24-yard catch for Ray Lewis. And the Lightning extend their lead here in Lehigh Valley. I think the Storm got a big-time wake-up call after that one. And although they have now a red zone opportunity, that's still a score. Keith Stokes will try the extra point for the Lightning. So we're about ready to have the quarter-time score here, and it's been a bit of a surprise. Actually, no. They're going to go for a 2-point... No, they're not. I'm sorry. Holding will be E.J. Nemeth for Keith Stokes' extra point. Very high snaps. They're going to try and run it in. Stokes will get to the 5, and he scores! 2-point conversion good on an end around for Keith Stokes. So at quarter time, surprise, surprise, the Lancaster Lightning 15, the Lehigh Valley Storm 3. So right now the Storm, they're in some trouble here. 15 points in the first quarter for the Lancaster Lightning. 24-yard touchdown pass by E.J. Nemeth to Ray Lewis, and then the 2-point conversion by Keith Stokes on an end around. We're at quarter time. Lancaster 15, Lehigh Valley 3. Coming up the second quarter after this. Stay with us. I think I accidentally hit the stop button here. We just missed a couple of plays. Here's a handoff to, I think it might have been Sean Myers again. Again, that was Sean Myers in the carry. About a yard short of a first down to the 49-yard line. It'll be 3rd and a yard, Storm at the 49. To recap what I missed, I once again bad finger on a record button. Handoff Meyer up the middle. He'll get the first down across the midfield. He's still moving to the 40. Slips out of a tackle. 35, 30. Still carrying defenders down to the 24-yard line. Sean Metro Goldwyn Myers rolls his way to the 24-yard line. A 27-yard pickup and a first down for the Storm. So the Storm at 1st and 10 from the Lightning, 24-yard line. Here's Lehigh with the snap, and they're going to pitch out to Myers on the right side. He has some room crossing the 20. He's going to break to 15, 10, to the 5. Twisted! Welcome to the end zone! There's a Storm score for Sean Myers. 24 yards for pay dirt. And the Storm are right back in this one, folks. Bobby Eppelman will try the extra point. We missed in that drive was Myers, and it was a pooch kickoff that Tay Abrams returned to the 40. Myers got an 8-yard gain and a 1-yard gain, and then he did the rest after that. Here's the extra point for Eppelman. We got a last-second substitution coming in, and that'll be DJ Brumfield trying to line up against the block. Low snap. They're going to have to run this one, and escaping now is Lewis, but then, he gets clipped down by that 13 kid, and the conversion fails. High snap on the conversion. They couldn't get it off, so the extra point's no good. So a little bit more than 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hey, we got a good one, folks. Lancaster 15, Lehigh Valley 9. So because I had a bad finger on the pause and stop button, let me recap what happened for you. A pooch kickoff was taken by Tay Abrams. He actually reversed direction and got to his own 40. And then it was basically the Sean Myers show. 8-yard pickup, 1-yard pickup, and now on 3rd and a yard, he carried basically the entire city of Lancaster on his back to the Lightning 24 for a 27-yard gain. And then Myers on the next play went the opposite end and scored from 24 yards out. So Myers ran for 60 yards in that drive all by himself. 4 plays, 60 yards. That's the easiest scoring summary I could possibly give you. But the extra point failed, so it's 15-9 right now. DeAndre Webb as well as Ivory Bradshaw back to return for the Lightning. Eppelman approaches the tee, and here's the kickoff. It's going to line its way into the end zone, and Ivory Bradshaw's going to bring it out 5 yards steep. He's got some good feet. He's going to try and get to about the 10. Tries to escape the tackle. Cannot. Brought down at the 12. Ivory Bradshaw took a risk, and not very good there as he falls at the 12-yard line. So the Lightning start deep in their own territory. Actually will spot the ball at the 11, and that's where the Lightning will have it, 1st and 10. Well, maybe I shouldn't public address that, but I don't think that was a good decision by Ivory Bradshaw. He was 5 yards deep in the end zone. All you do is take a knee and you're at the 20-yard line. Say he tried to return it, and he lost 9 yards of field position because of it. So 1st and 10. The Lightning leading 15-9 in the ball. Nemeth under center. He's got Stokes going in motion to the right, and he's going to carry the ball, fake a guy out, try and reverse direction, but brought down for a 2-yard loss by Stephen Lewis. And I think the defense is playing some more inspired ball now. Keeps Stokes on the carry that time, brought down by Stephen Lewis for a 2-yard loss. Actually, we'll say a 1-yard loss, but it's 2nd and 11, Lightning at their own 10-yard line. So here we go on a 2nd and 11 from the 10-yard line. Nemeth under center, 4 receivers, takes the snap. He's in trouble. He might go down. He throws as he's being sacked. No whistle, and the pass ends up being caught back at the line of scrimmage by DeAndre Webb. So a pair of Houdinis in the end zone and at the line of scrimmage, making it no gain. E.J. Nemeth nearly sacked in the end zone, but able to complete the pass to DeAndre Webb. Back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So 3rd and 11, actually we'll say a yard, so 3rd and 10, Lightning at their own 11-yard line. It almost became 15-11, and a basically, when was the last time there was a 15-11 score in a football game? But not yet. In the shotgun now, Nemeth. High snap. Stands. Throws on the middle pass. Tip, but it's caught by Stokes. Stokes to the 25 and is able to get the first down. Some hustling there before being brought down by Joe Davis. That was keep Stokes on the catch. Able to give Lancaster a first down and a gain of 15 yards. Brought down by Joe Davis. 1st and 10 for the Lightning at the 26. And now they're going to play. Oh, here's a snap bobbled. And now pass again caught by Stokes, who misses a couple tackles, tries to reverse direction, and is brought down several yards behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they spot the ball there. That was Keith Stokes on the catch. No forward progress is ruled, so therefore that is a 7-yard loss. And following that, we have timeout by the Storm. There's second timeout of the half. I don't know why they didn't rule forward progress on that one. Stokes caught it and then ran backwards, so you would think probably a 2-yard loss, and instead it was a 7-yard loss. So that's a big break for the Storm there, as it is now 2nd and 17 when we resume play. The Lightning have 1 timeout left, while the Storm have 2. Got 10:03 left till halftime. It's turned to be a beautiful night, although we do have some cloud cover coming out west towards, I guess, Trumbowersville and points west on Route 22, Reading, that vicinity. Remember, I took a different way to get to the stadium. Of course, coming from a graduation party. A friend of mine's son graduated high school, and crazy shouts go to Stephen Arkazuski. He completed VOTEC just a couple weeks ago, and his graduating party is tonight. Of course, I stopped by to see him before doing the game, so crazy shouts to Stephen. All the members, high school or college, from the class of 2013 who accomplished what they have. Now let's get back into resuming play. 2nd and 17, the ball spotted 19-yard line. Storm nearly jumped. Now Nemeth will pitch this one out to Webb. Webb tries to find a hole, cannot get much, and is brought down at the 21-yard line. As we resume, that's DeAndre Webb on the carry. Brought down by Joe Davis at the 21-yard line for a gain of 2. Third and 15 for the Lightning at the 21-yard line. So now on 3rd and 15 from the 21, we'll see what the Lightning have. Remember, they converted on a 3rd and 10 earlier in this drive, so they got a little bit of work cut out for them. As Nemeth is in the shotgun, 4 receivers this time. Looks over everybody, takes a high snap, wraps up. He's going to throw a deep ball left side, double coverage. It is incomplete and no flag. Good defense by Terrell Ellis, who was able to shield the ball away. That pass is incomplete. Good defense by Terrell Ellis. Ball was intended for Keith Stokes. I'm sorry, Ray Lewis was the intended receiver. So, 4th down now for the Lightning. And we'll see what they decide to do. Keith Stokes, of course, is the one who pooch punted. Stephen Lewis is back standing on his 45-yard line. And we'll see what they try and do here. Ball spot at the 21-yard line. Lewis will stand just past shotgun formation. He'll pooch punt again. Takes a high snap. He'll run around. I don't know what he's trying to do. Now he pooches into a high pop-up, and he'll be caught and then dropped by Lewis at the 45. Now he's going to try and run the other way. He escapes a tackle, gets to midfield, crossing, look out, to the 40. He gets to the 30, tries to get through another tackle, and is brought down inside the 30 to the 28. The quarterback, E.J. Nemeth, saved the touchdown return there, but there is a flag at midfield. A great and exciting return by Stephen Lewis. We do have a flag down. And the flag came at the midfield stripe. I don't know if they're going to wave the flag off. There was an illegal block in the back during the return against the Storm, so that very good return has been ended. And Nemeth was able to make the tackle to 28, so this is a big penalty against the Storm. Remember, Lewis dropped the ball at the 45 and went backward, and that's where the infraction happened. The infraction happened at the Storm 45, so a 10-yard penalty from there means the Storm will begin 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And the Storm have the ball back. It was the Sean Myers show. The last drive, now it's Lehigh in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. This time the handoff's Isaiah Green, and he'll get to about the 38-yard line. That was Isaiah Green on the carry to the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 for the Storm just outside the 38. We might just say 2.5 yards there because they're spying closer to the 37. But here in the shotgun, Chris White in motion to the left and now reverses. Whoops! Somebody jumped. Clearly an obvious one. Somebody jumped. Flag down. Norman Wilson evidently got a little too excited. Looked like he jumped along the right side of the defensive line, but they're going to call it on the Storm. It's a false start against the Storm. So a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 12. Storm just outside their own 33. And so the Storm will have it 2nd and we'll say 12 from the 33. Lehigh in the shotgun takes a snap, screen pass Sean Thomas. Oh, beautifully read, and a great throwdown by Jimmy Thomas. Not Jimmy Thomas. Dwayne Worthy, who threw down Sean Thomas's counterpart, and a big loss on the play of about 7. That pass caught by Sean Thomas, but a great tackle by Dwayne Worthy for a 7-yard loss. So now 3rd and we'll say 18 from the 27. Back goes Lehigh. Here's a pass. Beautifully caught Sean Thomas. He made up for that play. Crossing the 45 to the 49. He had fist, speed, and double coverage and gets the first down. 23 yards. Sean Thomas on the catch and a beauty. 1st and 10 for the Storm at their own 49. A gain of 23, and now Lehigh will take the snap. Here's an inside handoff. Isaiah Green crossing midfield at the 49 of the Lightning, but that's all he gets. That's Isaiah Green to the 49-yard line of the Lightning, and a flag down at the end of the play. A personal foul on the Lightning. Tack on 15 more as a first down for the Storm. Evidently a penalty against the Lightning, probably a little taunt job or they did something wrong, but that's a big penalty against the Lightning, so now the Storm will have it at the Lightning 34. Green got 2. Lancaster gave the Storm 15 more. 1st and 10 for the Storm at the Lightning 34. And Lehigh will take this one. He's back, stands around, rolls right, throws a strike in the middle, the pass is caught. That is Agaman Moore, who gets about the 30 down to the 20. That pass caught by Ackerman Moore to the 20-yard line. Another first down for the Storm. Gain of 14. And now Lehigh on first down. Handoff Isaiah Green will try and sweep right. He will cross the 20. But that's all he's going to get as he is brought down. Sean Alexander, about 3 other Lightning players. Isaiah Green on the carry. Maybe got a yard. Brought down by Sean Alexander and about 4 other Lightning players. They say no gain, so 2nd and 10. Storm at the Lightning 20. Yeah, keep the announcer on their toes, too. 2nd and 10. Back goes Lehigh in the shotgun. Throws left. That is Cornelius Lister. And he is brought down for maybe a 1-yard loss. A good tackle that time by Brad Harris. That pass caught by Cornelius Lister, but he lost a yard. 3rd and 11 for the Storm. But first, timeout Storm. A Storm timeout. That is their 2nd timeout of the half. Sometimes these guys are too fast for me. Everyone's trying to play fast break, but... So the Storm are going to be faced with a 3rd and 11 at the Lightning 21-yard line. They're down 15-9. Remember, their score came after a field goal by Bobby Eppleman at 26 yards. It was Sean Myers who ran a 24-yard touchdown, and they blew the extra point. And that was when they were down 15-3 early in the 2nd quarter. So now it's 15-9. I wonder if Eppleman will have range for 38 yards if necessary. So both teams have used 2 timeouts so far in the first half. They're both left with 1 remaining. The official timeout here as the Storm gets some last-second instructions. As we resume play, the Storm at 3rd and 11 from the Lightning 21-yard line. Lights still have not come on yet here at Salisbury Stadium. Whoops, hold on. We got an official timeout. All right, now we can get going here. 3rd and 11 from the 21. Lehigh in the shotgun. Single set back to the left. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Now Lehigh thinking about moving to the center. Now he backs up in the shotgun. That's Sean Thomas now motion to the right-hand side. Isaiah Green now single setback. Back goes Lehigh. He's going to roll left. Looking. He will throw cross. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Archie Smith, who's going to bring it back to about the 10. He's run to the 15, the 20. His shirt is being coattailed by Chris White, who brings him down about the 31-yard line. The 2nd interception. Now a late flag comes in after the play was over. That pass intercepted by Archie Smith. Brought down by Chris White on the return. We do have a flag down following the play. Turns out after the play there was a personal foul on the Lightning. The interception counts, but there'll be a 15-yard penalty from where the infraction happened. So despite the interception by Lehigh, Archie Smith able to return about to 31, but evidently there probably wasn't unsportsmanlike. That's going to push it all the way back to, I guess, the 16-yard line. Wait a minute, they're going to spot the 23? Huh, that's odd. Lightning ball, 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. So I guess the return is to the 38 and a 15-yard penalty followed. All right, anyway, 4 receivers, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of a cannon. DeAndre Webb crossing the 25 and down to about the 28, it looks like, 27 rather, for a 4-yard pickup. That's DeAndre Webb on the carry for a gain of 4. Actually, we'll say a gain of 6. Ball spotted to 20, looks like 29-yard line. Actually, wait a minute. The yard marker says the 29. The ball says the 27, 28. So we'll split the difference. Looks like 2nd and 5 for the Lightning. Single setback, 4 receivers, and Nemeth will hand off again. It looks like Webb will bounce off a carry, gets to the 30, and brought down to 34, but I think it's going to be good enough for a first down. That was DeAndre Webb again on the carry, brought down by Keenan Walls. A gain of 6 to the 34, so that's a first down for the Lightning. So 1st and 10, Lancaster at their own 34-yard line. And now we're under 4 minutes left till halftime. 15-9, the Lightning lead the Storm. We actually have a game here in Allentown today. Nemeth is going to throw the pass. It is caught. Eugene Goodman. He'll try and get across the 40, down to about the 41. Couple of Storm players in, the names of Jaron Elder and Joe Davis. That pass caught by Eugene Goodman to about the 41-yard line. Brought down by Jaron Elder and Joe Davis. We'll say about 7 on the play. 2nd and 3. Lightning at their own 41-yard line. So now in 2nd and 3 from the 41. Nemeth under center this time. Takes the snap. Handoff. That's Webb. Breaks up the middle. Crossing the 45. Being hard to tackle. Goes down to about the 48. That's another 8 yards. And another first down for the Lightning. DeAndre Webb again on the carry for a gain of 8 to the 49, it looks like. And that's a first down for the Lightning once again. Actually, they'll spot at midfield for a gain of 9. 1st and 10 for the Lightning at the midfield stripe. First and 10 for midfield. Nemeth is going to throw one, and that pass is caught. That's Ryan Thompson. Does not get much to about the 47-yard line. This time looks like he got brought down by Brandon Hawkins. That pass caught by Ryan Thompson. Brandon Hawkins with a stop for the Storm. A 3-yard pickup. And we have hit the 2-minute warning.
Then it goes a little something like this.
Don't forget when we get to halftime, if you're hungry, the refreshment stand is open. Make sure you get some goodies. There's also some Lehigh Valley Storm stuff that's being sold. So please make sure that you come visit them and grab a goodie or two as we've reached the halftime mark in just a few moments. Italian ice?
Nachos and cheese.
And they've got Italian ice and hot dogs too, let's not forget. Okay, with 2 minutes till halftime, it is 2nd and 7 for the Lightning. They're at the Storm 47. Let's see what Nemeth comes up with this time under center. They've been lining up with 3 receivers and alternating sides. They got 3 receivers on the left, single setback being Webb. Now backing up his Nemeth, a slow bird crawled into a shotgun or pistolero formation. And now an audible. You're not traffic director on I-78 here. Back goes Nemeth, who's his. He throws the ball, and it is incomplete and just out of the reach of one of the Storm players who came very close. That happened to be Joe Davis, just out of his reach. That pass incomplete. Joe Davis closest to the ball for the Storm. Joe Davis came into this game leading the club with 14 tackles. I'm sure he's added a couple more to his credit today. 3rd and 7 for the Lightning at the Storm 47. And again, the shotgun formation is Nemeth. Tries to direct traffic. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Eugene Goodman in motion, but hold everything. We have a delay of game on the Lightning. That's a 5-yard penalty. They're back into their own territory at the 48, so that's where they have it. 3rd and 12. Back goes Nemeth. He's being chased. Rolls left. He's going to throw it deep on the left side. It is caught! Holy mackerel! Ray Lewis again catches it inside the 15 to about the 12. A gain of 40. Talk about a jump ball. That was Ray Lewis with a sensational catch at the Storm 11, 41 yards and a first down for the Lightning. Hail Marys are being answered by Lewis, and we do not mean the guy who just recently retired from Baltimore. This is a different one. This guy can play. First and 10 for the Lightning at the Storm 11. Nemeth in the under center here. Single setback is Webb. 4 receivers, 3 to the right. Hand off to Webb, but a good tackle up the middle that time by Alden Prince. DeAndre Webb on the carry, but he's taken down by Alden Prince. Timeout called by the Lightning, their last one in the first half. So it seems like the Lightning taking a page out of the Storm's playbook in fast breaking. Clouds are still a little distance away, but it looks like the sun is getting close to losing to the clouds here to the west. I'm not sure what the radar says at the moment, but thus far it is still beautiful out here. But the problem is we do have a little bit of a storm approaching. Well, hopefully not a storm. Maybe we can get through this without a storm happening. There's a minute 2 till halftime, 15-9 in favor of the Lightning. They scored on a pick 6 by Sean Alexander 2 minutes into the game from 60 yards out. Then after a Bobby Eppelman 26-yard field goal, a 24-yard touchdown pass by Nemeth to Ray Lewis. That made it 15-3 following the extra point being a 2-point conversion fake. And now, of course, the 24-yard touchdown run by Sean Myers with a missed extra point conversion early in the second quarter. So here's 2nd and 10 from the 11-yard line. Nemeth in shotgun formation takes a snap. He backs up. He'll throw up the middle. And the pass is caught. Welcome to the end zone. It's Ray Lewis again. And that is a Lightning score in the name of Ray Lewis. His 2nd touchdown reception of the game. So Ray Lewis, an 11-yard touchdown score, makes it 21-10. We'll see what they do with the extra point with 58 seconds left till halftime. Keith Stokes will try the extra point for the Lightning. So now if you really need a fast break, the Storm are going to need to do that. 58 seconds and 1 timeout. Very high snap. Kick on its way. Doesn't matter. The kick is good. So we'll say a touch under 58 seconds till halftime. The Lancaster Lightning right now leading by a count of 22-10. So Ray Lewis, he's looking like I'm going to be interviewing him right now. Remember, in the last 3 games the Storm have played, we're not counting the forfeit one, mind you. There was 34-0, 63-0, and 6-0, and then 2+ minutes in, all bust. Thanks to Sean Alexander's pick 6, reality finally set in, and the Lancaster Lightning are playing a heck of a game right now, especially for the first game of the year. And they lead 22-9 rather. I will get the score right. It's 22-9 if I announced it incorrectly. My apologies. Back for the Storm is Chris White and looks like Michael Thomas rather. And here's a kickoff, another Pooch kickoff. Looks like Tay Abrams will kick it about the 35-yard line. He will run it to about the 40, try and reverse direction, cannot, and is brought down. We'll see where they spot the ball. Forward progress dictates the 39, but it looks like the official's going to say the 38. Tay Abrams with the return for the Storm to the 38-yard line, it looks like. So with 47 seconds left till halftime, the Storm at 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. And now here's Lehigh. He's going to throw it deep. I'm looking for Lister. Pass just over his head and incomplete into double coverage. Archie Smith and Christian Soto were in the area looking for an interception. That pass incomplete, intended for Cornelius Lister in double coverage. Archie Smith and Christian Soto were on coverage. 2nd and 10 for the Storm at their own 38. Lehigh in the shotgun once again, 3 receiver slot right. They're going to hand it off to Meyer, believe it or not. He'll cross about the 43, 44-yard line. Now the Storm only have 1 timeout to use, so they're going to have to really hurry it up. That was Sean Myers on the carry to the 44-yard line, gain of 6. 3rd and 4 for the Storm at the 44. Under 20 seconds left now till halftime. Let's see what Lehigh can do. Oops! Somebody moved. And somebody jumped. There's a flag down. And it's probably going to be on the Storm. It's a false start on the Storm. And now the Storm will use their final timeout of the first half. Please be reminded that when we get to halftime, refreshments will definitely be served. Make sure you go to the concession stand, get hot dogs, Italian ice. They're selling some goodies there. Even Lehigh Valley Storm stuff is being sold in that area as well. Don't forget, too, next Saturday we'll be here at Salisbury High School. The Storm will be playing the Red City Outlaws. Keep in mind a special starting time for this game, 4 p.m. here in Allentown. Again, 4 p.m. start next Saturday when the Storm play the Red City Outlaws. For any ticket information and more details, visit lvstormfootball.com for all your Lehigh Valley Storm information. As we resume, 3rd and 9 for the Storm at their own 39-yard line. So with both teams now out of timeouts, the Storm down 22-9. Lehigh in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls around right. He'll throw it to right. That pass is caught. Now I don't know why Agaman Moore didn't even go out of bounds and ends up stopping in midfield. Pass caught by Agaman Moore to the 49-yard line, but he did not step out of bounds, and that is how the first half will end. We're through 30 minutes here at Salisbury High School, and we got a game, folks. The Lancaster Lightning 22, the Lehigh Valley Storm 9. Go ahead and get some refreshments. We're going to come back with the second half in a little bit. Make sure you also check the radar, too. We do have some clouds that are coming in from the west. Hopefully, none of them have rain involved. And there you have it, folks. Just a very tough first half of the Lehigh Valley Storm as they find themselves in a short end of a 22-9 score at halftime. So we'll go ahead and take a break. I'll go ahead and get myself some dinner. And we'll come back with the second half of this one in a moment. Again, Lancaster Lightning 22, Lehigh Valley Storm 9. Second half coming right on up.